Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you a Deadpool fighter build guide in Baldur's Gate 3. One of the cool things is you can get dual katanas in this game, so this gives us the full Deadpool kind of aesthetic. So there's the katanas there. I'll be going over the full build guide here, so just respeccing and starting from scratch. So this will be a Battle Master fighter, as I feel like that works well with Deadpool because he does do some menacing attacks from time to time. Now, this is the best that I could get it to look like Deadpool. There's some other options that I'll be going over. And yeah, just want to start off here as the fighter. And for this build, I think 2-weapon fighting makes the most sense here, as we're going to be using 2 katanas. So it just makes sense. Defense is another nice one because the +1 armor class is huge. But as for our ability scores, we're going to be going in on our strength, dexterity, and constitution. We don't really need a whole lot of the other stats, so we can dump them and put all of our points into like our dexterity and our constitution strength. Something like this works really well, and then you put the rest of the points into your wisdom there. However, if you're going to want to use strength potions, dump your strength and go all in on the other stats, but we're going to go with that there. So that is it, and I'll be going over the build. I'll be going over all the gear at the end and then showing you kind of a combat guide for this build. Now at level 2 we get ourselves action surge. That is awesome, a super useful one. And then at level 3 we get to choose our subclass. I thought Eldritch Knight, but Battle Master Fighter just makes sense because menacing attack, I feel like that suits Deadpool really well. And then we can also go with the Riposte, which is super nice. Reaction attack whenever someone misses you, and you deal an additional 1d8 and then eventually 1d10 extra damage to them. That is really nice. I also like Trim Attack to knock creatures prone. This can set up if you have any rogues in your party to be able to get a sneak attack off on the prone creature. Now, at level 4, we should take the Dual Wielder perk. This allows us to get a +1 to armor class when we're wielding melee weapons. Can't do heavy weapons, but 2 katanas work. They're considered long swords, and you can dual wield them. So, that is really nice. Now, at level 5 here, we get ourselves the choice, or we get to choose, we get an extra attack there, and our race passive, I went with the Drow, so we get an extra 1 casting of darkness. At level 6 we get another ability score improvement, so that's really nice. We can go with something like I guess we can go with the mobile perk is decent. Movement speed increases, difficult terrain doesn't slow you down when you dash, don't get opportunity attacks. My personal favorites, however, is the alert perk for +5 to initiative, and obviously ability score improvement. This is nice because we got our strength up to 16. We can increase our strength to 18 and eventually 20. However, I got a strength potion active, so I'll show you what that could look like too, just to cover all sources of this build. So we'll take the dexterity up for extra initiative and extra armor class. We get to choose 2 more maneuvers at level 7, so this is nice. We can take something like a disarming strike. It deals additional 1d8 damage and can knock the weapon out of their hand, so you can pick it up. It's now your weapon. And something like maneuvering attack can be good too. Precision attack, spend a superiority die to add it to attack roll. So if you really want to use Great Weapon Master, that's where this works well, to give additional to your attack roll. Pushing attack can knock creatures back 4.5 meters, which is really nice because you can actually knock creatures off cliffs. I wouldn't recommend sweeping attack because it only does you only do your superiority die for damage, so that's a 1d4 or 1d8 or 1d10. So you can only just do 1 damage to whenever you're attacking with that. Kind of sucks. So we're going to go with that there. At level 8, we get to choose another feat, so I would recommend Ability Improvement or Alert. Even Athlete can be nice to give yourself an easier time getting up from prone, and you can jump an additional 50%. But I'm on Ability Improvement. Dexterity or Constitution, just for the survivability's sake, and we can also use some different weapons. At level 9, we get Indomitable. Fail a saving throw, you can use the new roll again, so that's always a good choice. And then at level 10, we get ourselves a subclass feature. Our superiority die increases to a 1d10. And then for maneuvers, now I think Rally's a good one. Gives 8 temporary health points. If you have a teammate that went down, use Rally on them. They'll pick them back up, and it's a bonus action, and it can be used up to 18 meters, so that's really good. Precision attack's okay because you can give yourself that extra to attack roll. Goading attack's nice. Deal additional 1d10 to a target. Goad them. Targets receive disadvantage of attacking any other creature, so that isn't actually goading attack will make sense with this build, so we're going to take that because Deadpool loves to goad people. At level 11, we get our improved extra attack for 2 additional attacks after attacking with your main hand weapon. That is awesome. And then at level 12, we get ourselves another feat, but I actually think adding in the War Cleric works well here because we get 3 extra bonus action attacks, giving us 4 attacks per turn, and then we also have Action Surge, so we can get 7 attacks per turn. And then if we're hasted, that's 10 attacks per turn. pretty crazy. So always get haste up if you can. Sacred Flame, Guidance, and Resistance doesn't really matter much for our cantrips. We're not going to use them. Whatever deity you'd like. I like to go with Create or Destroy Water because that can set up your Storm Sorcerers. We get 2 level 1 spell slots. Sanctuary can also be a good one. Bonus action, you and an ally cannot be targeted until you attack or harm a creature. So that's nice. Healing Word can give a 1d4 healing. I mean, not bad. Bonus action, if you have a teammate that went down and you ran out of Superiority die to give Rally, that could be an option too. But Create Water or Sanctuary just works best. I'm going to go with Sanctuary. Now, what's fun about this build is we get the ability to use 2 katanas here. So I guess I'll put that second katana back on if I can find it here, because that just suits Deadpool. Now, the katanas aren't really great. They're just a 1d 10 of slashing, because they're basically just a longsword that looks cool. But cool it looks. So you get this nice weapon. You hold it like that. I think that this is a pretty cool weapon choice overall. I guess this is Lady Deadpool because this is my girl character, so it's got that ponytail in the back. But for armor, Mask of Soul Perception, I use the white and scarlet dye on that. I use the Cloak of Protection with the red dye. I use the Penumbral Armor, and I had to put on the Gorgeous Maroon dye, which is down here somewhere. Yeah, Gorgeous Maroon. Actually, no, this was Lush Burgundy. So there's a lot of red dyes. That is a Lush Burgundy. I went with the Helldust gloves. These just have the black and red. It doesn't really get colored too much, but this adds a 1 bonus to spell attack roll, spell save DC. Not something we're using, but we get additional 1 to 6 fire damage and +1 to strength saving throws, which is nice. Evasive shoes. So we have a 20 armor class. Not super high, but it's okay. We can also go with like the Ring of Protection for a 21 armor class, and then finally we can add in something like, I really like the Killer Sweetheart for an extra critical hit. That's huge. And also the Gaunter Mail on here so that we can give ourselves Celestial Haste. That is awesome because that gives us the ability to attack 10 times per turn. So with this, typically we don't want to use our spells really outside of Sanctuary, but we're mostly going to be doing things like menacing attacks, trip attacks. So with trip attack, you can knock someone prone. Oh, I didn't mean to use the bow there. Oops, wrong one. So yeah, with our trip attack here, what's nice about it is you can knock them prone, and then you get to get some free attacks off. If you have a rogue, they'll get the sneak attacks off, so that's really nice about that. Minsk obviously disapproves of our actions right now, but the nice thing is we get that extra attack because we took the 2-weapon fighting, so both these will do 11 to 23 damage. Not the highest. Obviously use better weapons if you got them, but I just think it's cool to have the 2 katanas on our back and somewhat look like Deadpool. I should have made the eyes white, but I think that this is still fine. But yeah, trip attack being our big one. Disarming attack's nice too, so go with either one of those. But even menacing attack is really useful. I hate having to attack people to show off like what this build can do, but yeah, it's not the strongest build, but it's a fun thematic build if you want to kind of roleplay as Deadpool. It works. Being able to attack with 2 katanas is really funny too, so it has that extra benefit of just feeling like a cool build. So we'll use Flaming Shroud, and then we can use Indomitable to be able to save ourselves from it, so we got attack with the fire there. But yeah, this build's fun. I'm going to go attack the Duke so that I can show off what this build really does. Will is dead, but still standing. This is a glitch I haven't seen before. I can't even select him. Interesting. It appears as if he's like on the ground, but he's not. That's pretty funny. But yeah, whenever we're going to attack, you want to have Celestial Haste up. It only lasts for 5 turns, but then once you have that active, you get an extra action. +2 to armor class. We get our armor class up to 23. And we can move. Our movement speed is doubled, so that is really nice too. We get a lot of extra movement. And then we can go up and do things like our, we can go in doing our attacks. I would recommend doing like a trip attack there to start off. And that's going to aggro everyone on us. I rolled a good initiative. Paulson tried to use confusion on me. I got confused. Crap. That's not going to be good to show us off this, and he turned into a cave bear. Nice. Well, that stinks. My concentration got broken. I'm going to get beat on, but yeah. Automatically charm them. I guess I'm confused, so I can't get to choose what I'm doing, but yeah. This build is pretty powerful. Deadpool, pretty cool. Oh, she got haste on herself, and she's going to whoop me with an air elemental. Nice. So I guess I can't really show off this Deadpool build too well because I'm getting absolutely jumped here. and I deserve it for attacking him, and Scratch is going to come attack me. So, yeah, we'll end it off here, but this is a Deadpool build in Baldur's Gate 3. I try to be as creative as possible with making this look good, so yeah, there it is. Can't control. I'm just confused, and I'm making blindness on everyone. So yeah, awesome. But yeah, that was Deadpool in Baldur's Gate 3. If you found this video useful, please hit the subscribe button below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.